Let's talk about going from the battlefield to the boardroom. 2009, I earned this E-5. I became Sergeant Kendrick, and it was my first real leadership position in the Army. But I got out the year after this, in 2010. I got this in a unit called the Warrior Transition Unit, Fort Carson, Colorado. But I ended up getting out, and I moved back home to Rochester, and then in 2010, and then eventually I moved down here to Atlanta. And I knew I had leadership skills. I knew I wanted to do more, just exactly didn't know how I wanted to do it. Then AT&T started a international care program down here, and this was before you could use your cell phones. This was back in 2012 or 13. So we had an international care call center, and it was our job to sell data, voice, and text packages to people going on cruises or just out of the country. I'm going to share a little portion of that video here.
Much faster. We have soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines from all walks of life, but we all have something in common, and that's being in the military. And we all have that same discipline from being on active duty. We bring it right into the call center.
AT&T has some tough standards, very high standards for customer service.
What that allowed me to do and gave me the skills to do was lead. I eventually became Call Center Supervisor for AT&T and the sub company that we used to work for there. And it was my job to manage or supervise people just like I would have done in the Army as an E-5. And it was small things that I did. Hey, lock your computer screen when you walk away. Keep the customer's information secure. Things, just small little things like that to lead on a bigger corporate scale. Then I got my bachelor's degree because I knew I had this free education from the GI Bill, and now I knew what I wanted to do because I wanted to be a cop for a long time, but I couldn't do it because of my injuries. Then I eventually moved on in corporate. I was 28 years old. I was making some really good money as a middle manager. I had the cubicle, the office by the window. You'll see the picture. I got, my tie on, my bills flag in the window and all that, doing all that great stuff. And yeah, that's what I do now. I aim to help those veterans make that transition from the battlefield to the boardroom, teach them how to use their GI Bill to find what they want to do and how to be successful in the boardroom. And that's what I would like to do for your organization. And if you want to hear more about that or get in contact with me at all, visit me at www.dkendrickjr.com, and let's talk about me talking for you.